Throughout this small film is a selection of pictures that I feel represent my journey of how I got to where I was, where I am now, and where I want to go in nursing as a BSN prepared nurse. This first picture is representing a small kid with big dreams. Even at a very young age, I knew I wanted to help people and use my sensitive and nurturing nature as a means to help people. I have dreamed of becoming a nurse ever since I was about 10 years old. Next up is an image representing nursing school. The smiles of the students in these pictures remind me of the excitement and anxious joy to begin nursing school, and also the sense of pride and accomplishment I felt when I was able to complete one of the toughest things I have ever done and graduate. The next step in my journey was passing the NCLEX and beginning my first job as an RN at Moses Cone Hospital in Greensboro, North Carolina, in the neurotrauma ICU. I began this job in February of 2022 and have enjoyed every second of being a nurse, even on the hard days as well. This next picture is to represent my life as a new nurse for about the first 7 months of my career. Being a new nurse in the ICU was similar to trying to drink from a fire hydrant. The education that was thrown at me each day was overwhelming. I was doing everything I could to take in as much knowledge as I could each day and be a better prepared nurse. During these 7 months, I also came out of orientation and took on assignments on my own each night. Each night before coming to work, I would be so anxious and nervous, wondering if I would have a really hard assignment or end up with a really tough admission. These nerves started to settle, and what has set in next was coping with the intense and emotional patient scenarios I often found myself in working in the ICU, which leads me to this picture. As a chronic feeler and an extreme empath, I have struggled with not taking work home with me, and it has taken lots of practice and communication with other coworkers who can relate to what I see each day to get better at that. The next picture I have here is included to illustrate what I am good at, and a major reason as to why I became a nurse. Compassion. Compassionate caregiving is something I am extremely passionate about, and I hope to advocate for compassion satisfaction in my career and mobilize tools for success in this area on my unit or future units that I work on, as I do not feel that nurses should be subject to this simply for being in the profession for a longer period of time. The next picture is used to describe where I'm currently at in nursing. I am now enrolled in school to become a BSN prepared nurse, and I'm finding the balance between working full-time, maintaining my home and my friend and familial relationships, and also going to school as well. This next picture illustrates my short-term future in nursing and how I want to use my BSN degree to help others around me. Being a BSN prepared nurse may allow me to be better fit with tools of knowledge that can be used to not only improve my own nursing skills and judgment, but can be used to help others around me. I want to invest in the new nurses around me once I am more experienced, just as those have done with me now as I am new to my career. This next picture is meant to represent my future long-term goals in nursing. I ultimately want to become a nurse leader in a management position. And I hope that I am a servant leader that is fair, just, and always developing new ways to support the staff I am responsible for looking out for. Lastly, nursing is a work of heart. In any and every stage of my career, I hope to lead with compassionate caregiving as one of my main core competencies in my own deliverance of care.